Shalom. I want to start off before anything, giving all praises to Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, Call Halal, La Yahweh, Bahasam Yahweh Shai, Bahasam Kakudash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh Bahasam Yahweh Shai, Bahasam Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone, Shabbat Shalom to the 144,000, Shalom to the elect. Man, this devil, man. This devil coming out with some new shit, man. Job 13 verse 4, but ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. All right, man. This is talking about Esau, the so-called white man. All right, but disclaimer, not all white people descend from Esau. Okay, you got white people that are Israelites and other nations. All right, you got to throw out that disclaimer. So because it's true, and you don't want to get you don't want nobody to get butt hurt when they really Jake. They light skinned, and they got that you a Edomite demon on them, making them think that they're Edomite, but no, they're just light skinned, so they'll probably get butt hurt. So you gotta throw that out there, all right, because Jake is a speckled bird, Jake comes in. Israel comes in all different colors, so. But most Edomites, okay, no, I said that backwards. Most white people are Edomites, okay. Most of the white people you see in the world are Edomites, okay, and these are the forgers of lies. All right, these are the top so-called scientists, so-called doctors, all right. And they're all worthless. All right, the FDA's new rule allows for medical research without informed consent. Studies cannot pose more than minimal risk to humans and must include appropriate safeguards to protect the rights, safety, and welfare of those involved. All right, like they give a shit about that. They don't give a shit about anybody, man. All right, and here's the official government, the official Federal Register website for the U.S. government. All right, you see the .gov right there in the address. All right, so this comes from the devil himself. All right, Institutional Review Board waiver or alteration of informed consent for minimal risk clinical investigations. All right, Agency Food and Drug Administration, actions, final rule. All right, the summary. All right, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, the agency, or we, is issuing a final rule to amend its regulations to implement a provision of the 21st Century Cures Act. This final rule allows an exception from the requirement to obtain informed consent when a clinical investigation poses no more than minimal risk to the human subject and includes appropriate safeguards to protect the rights, safety, and welfare of human subjects. The final rule permits an Institutional Review Board, IRB, to waive or alter certain informed consent elements or to waive the requirement to obtain informed consent under limited conditions for certain FDA-regulated minimal risk clinical investigations. All right, this rule is effective January 22nd, 2024, all right? All right, just 3 days ago, this shit went into effect. All right, and in layman's terms, what does that mean? That they can experiment on you without your consent, all right? Tuskegee, remember the Tuskegee experiments? Where they say that they were gonna help out Jake that had syphilis. All right, the so-called African American, so-called black men. All right, they were gonna help them out with syphilis treatments, but they didn't do shit. All right, and you know they say that that they injected some of these people with syphilis, and I wouldn't put it past. They say it's a myth. All right, they're trying to downplay it, but you know how this devil gets down. All right, so it's not too far fetched to believe that they probably gave that shit to Jake on purpose. All right, and they didn't tell him anything about it. So, hey, so Tuskegee and shit like that. That's back on the table. All right, they can do that shit again if they want. That's basically what they're saying. They can bring back Tuskegee and the same shit they did in Guatemala too. All right, they did it even worse over there. They didn't tell them. They were purposely. They admitted to purposely giving syphilis to Northern Kingdom tribes in Guatemala. This is a fucking only fucking devil does some shit like this, and they did this shit back when during the Native Americans when they were given the smallpox. No, when they were given those blankets with smallpox to the Northern Kingdom and Native Americans. All right, that was an informed consent. That was an informed consent. So now they can do whatever they want. And you know, this basically, man, I think this is just them trying to cover their asses, because they didn't use any informed consent with the jibber jabber. Mr. T. All right, with the jibber jabber. Okay, with the jump shot and the boost mobiles, they didn't use informed consent. All right, 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, we see you, man. All right, we see you, Esau. We see what you're up to, man. We're not ignorant to your devices, man. None of the elect. If you in this truth, man, you should know what this devil's up to, man. All right. So they didn't have it then, and now they're trying to make this law. So, but it would have to be retroactive, meaning that, you know, it's like when they legalized marijuana, those that were arrested previously for marijuana should be let go. So now, you know, they experimented on people with that juice, and it wasn't legal, but now they're trying to make it legal, because they know that all these people that took these things, man, they're starting to come down with things, man. They're starting to come down with fucking medical issues, man. But people that took it emitting Bluetooth addresses. How the fuck does a human being give off a Bluetooth address, man? But we're not ignorant of those devices, man. This devil got technology, all right, where they can have you giving off a Bluetooth address. And if you think that's bullshit, all right, you can go, you get as many people as you know that took the jab. All right, take them into an empty parking lot. Go into a Walmart, shopping mall, whatever parking lot. Make sure it's far. Make sure you park your car, and go far away from any cars in the area. All right, make sure that you're far away so that, and tell the people to leave their phones in the car. All right. Make sure nobody got a phone on them. You're the only one that got the phone, and scan every single one of them, man. If you're on Android, you gotta enable in the developer options. You gotta enable show Bluetooth devices without names, something like that. There's an option you gotta enable in it. And if you're on Android and if you're on iPhone, I recommend Bluetooth scanner IO. I think that's the name of it. All right, and it'll show you the strength of the signal when you get closer to people. All right, and that shit is crazy, man. People giving off Bluetooth because this fucking devil, man. This fucking devil got people emitting Bluetooth addresses, man. How the fuck they got Bluetooth addresses in people, man? It's because of that thing, man. They took the thing. All right. When they press that switch, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen when they finally start using that shit? Isaiah 10 verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. All right, that's what they're doing with this shit, man. This is an unrighteous decree. All right, this shit is an unrighteous decree that they don't gotta get consent for minimal risk, and they're the ones that decide if it's a minimal risk. But hold up though. How the fuck do you know if it's a minimal risk if you haven't even done the investigations on it? You see, this man is a devil. Is a fucking devil, man. How can they say, oh, it's not that much risk? It's not that much risk. Man, that's like playing it's like playing Russian roulette. Even if there's just one bullet in there, and they're telling you, no, man, you'll be all right, man. Just spin the chamber, you'll be all right. That's basically what they're doing, man. And they're not telling you that you're playing Russian roulette. Matter of fact, this is an even better example. This is like somebody is standing behind a police window, you know, where you can only see yourself in the mirror, but on the other side you got the police looking at you. And then they tell you, look, press that button right there. We're running an experiment. We want you to press that button. But they're not telling you the risk that if you press that button on the other side of the window, there's a man that's going to spin the chamber. It got one bullet in it. And they're going to spin the chamber. So they're not even letting you know that you're playing Russian roulette. They're not even letting you know that you're risking your life with these experiments that they're doing. This is a fucking devil, man. Only a goddamn devil come up with some shit like that, man. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Because they want to kill Jake. That's what they want to do, man. They want to kill Israelites. And what will you do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from afar? To whom will ye flee for help, and where will ye leave your glory? Without me they shall bow down under the prisoners, and they shall fall under the slain. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. Hey, so how they going to get away with it, man? The Most High is not going to let them get away with it. That's why this devil got to go down, man. This devil, man, we got to get out of here, man. This fucking devil, man. Always coming up with some new shit. Man, if this devil stays in power, man, no flesh shall be saved, man. That's why these days got to be shortened, man. And we got to get the hell out of here, man. This fucking devil, man. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope the video was edifying. Shalom.